Y'all couldn't hear the music. Damn it. Oh, I gotta figure out why I can't hear the music. Sorry, I had the music playing. I thought I had figured out why y'all couldn't hear the music, but I couldn't. Happy Friday though. We gonna make it happen. I'm gonna figure it out why y'all can't hear the music. I don't know how y'all used to be able to hear the music, but y'all can't. I'm not doing nothing different. What's up, Miss Trisha? Hey, Xavier, how you doing, babe? I ain't seen you. You came in the other night towards the tail end, but I know you've been busy and got a lot going on. What's up, Miss YBS Mary? It's dark and we can't see you. Hey, Ebs. What's up, Lady Libra? Driving and listening. Okay, be safe. Hey, what's up, Blue Cartier? I haven't seen you in a while, girl. How are you? Hey, Dominique. How are you? Hey, Brandon. Hey, hey. What's up? It's me, D. Hey, Boo. Hey. Welcome, welcome, and a special welcome to all my members. How you guys doing? All my people lit up in green. You know what? I'm going to steal an idea from Kempire. Y'all know Kempire is a YouTuber who has been doing the damn thing. He has gone from like, when I started following him, he had like 11,000 subscribers. He's got probably 30, 40,000 subscribers now. In a couple of months. Now he hustling. Don't get me wrong, he is hustling. He posts, probably 3-4 videos a day. He does a lot of housewife stuff. He does Love and Marriage Huntsville too, but most of his content is like housewife stuff. But he be humping. But he does something that I said I'm gonna start doing. Zara, I wish Zara was in here. When Zara drops down, y'all let me know. Missed out on Our Kind of People live. It was a good episode and things are coming together. Yeah, I like this episode better. Out of all four of them, it was my favorite. But what Kempire does, he does his commentary and then he drops his link. He allows people to come up, but he posts the link to his members first. So they have a first option of coming up to talk. Now, y'all know how I am. I got control issues about giving out my link. But I think that I am going to do that. Now I ain't saying every day. I'm not saying every day, but I think that I am gonna have people come up, but only the members. The members will have that right to come up. So I'm gonna flesh it out in my mind. You off work today? Well, I appreciate you, Brandon, scheduling your break so you can come through and hang out with us. Brandon, one of my riders, he be coming through. You knew what, Abby, that I was trying to play the music and y'all couldn't hear. I gotta figure out what the problem is because I think I know what the problem is and I thought I had fixed it. And clearly I did not. What's up, Keep It Cute? So yeah, I think when I flesh out the details of that, I'm going to post it on the community wall so people will know. What's up, El Teddy? I meant to check in with you today because we didn't get a chance. You had your situation earlier in the week and you couldn't talk, honey. So we got to get an episode out of the Teacher Project 2.0. We'll get that to you guys ASAP. We got some stuff to talk about. But anyway, happy Friday to everybody. What is going on? How are y'all feeling? I don't have a whole lot to talk to y'all about today, but we're going to get into some things. So first of all, in the category of, I don't know if we asked for this or not. Okay. Y'all know I'll be asking y'all, is this stuff that we asked for? Now, I don't know if we asked for this or not. It actually sounds a little bit intriguing to me. I could see El Teddy adding this to his list of snacks. El Teddy, you should do tastings. Like you should do shorts, like video shorts of you tasting your snacks and what you liked and what you didn't like little shorts, like little, how like the TikTok shorts, like a 2-minute video, and upload those when you get a new snack that's different and a little bit, you should do that because everybody is starting to know you for your snacks. And I feel like I think that would be a cute addition to your following over there, that you do your snack tastings, right? But not Sarah Lee, not that girl. Lil Debbie, the other one. Okay, not Sarah Lee, but Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie introduces Christmas tree cake ice cream, and that's going to be debuting on November the 1st. Now, here's the thing about that. How is the Christmas tree cake ice cream going to be any different from birthday cake ice cream? Or like, I feel like, what is different about a Christmas tree cake? I mean, what's going to be different between that and like just a birthday cake icing cake? Because I feel like it's the same thing. It's just decorated in Christmas colors. Like you're going to use green, white, and red instead of whatever. But, y'all are saying, nope, y'all didn't ask for it. See, Golden and Keep It Cute said we didn't even ask for it. So I guess I don't even need to go no further down that rabbit hole because y'all were like, we didn't ask for it. El Teddy says, I love Christmas tree cake. Well, what is the difference, El Teddy, for real? What is the difference between a Christmas tree cake and a regular birthday cake? Because I've seen that ice cream before, birthday cake ice cream, where they mix in the birthday cake with the ice cream. Basically, all it is an ice cream cake mixed up, But I'm just wondering, what is the difference, though? Like, that's the part I'm not. That's the part I'm not following. What's up, Tracy? Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the difference is. Y'all let me know what the difference is. Because I just feel like it would be the same. I just feel like the only difference is that we're going to see the colors, the Christmas tree colors. Like, I don't. That's what it seemed like to me. The Christmas tree cakes are different. It's the sprinkle. Really? Just the sprinkles. What's up, Danny? That's it. You adding sprinkles, and that's what the difference is that they got sprinkles. Boy, bye. Anyway. Boy, bye. Okay. So that is in the category of things that I wasn't sure if we asked for. Y'all are saying we did not ask for that. Okay. So the overall chat decision is we did not ask for that. Okay. El Teddy, I think you should go out and see if Publix has it, and you can do a tasting over on your channel. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know if it would be gross since I never tasted it before. I like to give things a chance. Try it. Try it, SBD. Y'all let me know. I mean, that's something that I would actually try. As a connoisseur of snacks, please trust me on this. But it's just sprinkles. It's just sprinkles. All right, y'all. So the first topic we're going to talk about tonight, I said jobs on the line. So let's talk. We already talked earlier this week about Kyrie Irving, okay? But this situation has heated up. It has grown legs. Stephen A. Big Mouth Ass Smith, who I just don't have no use for Stephen A. Smith. Like, I just do not. Here's my thing about. So let me recap a little bit. As a former pastry business owner, trust me. Okay, see, Golden. So El Teddy and you said trust you. So there is a difference. Okay. What pulls my teeth said it's a no. Well, listen, I feel like the overall decision of the chat is that it's a no. That's what y'all are telling me, and that's what we're gonna go with. That it is a no. It is a no from the group. Okay. That's fine by me. Y'all know I'm listen, y'all know I don't care. Like I said, I could see myself maybe partaking in it, but really be sprinkles are like seasoning. It can change the taste of things. Oh gosh. All right, so you're siding with El Teddy on this one. Okay. All right, let me share this. We are live. We are live. Okay. All right, we are live. Yeah, I can't do Stephen A. Smith. So here's the thing. Let's talk about it a little bit. So here's what's going on with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a basketball player. He plays for the Brooklyn Nets. He's a star, all-star, whatever. However you choose to define all-star. Kyrie Irving said he's not getting the vaccine. The NBA said, well, if you don't get the vaccine, you can't play. Kyrie Irving said, however y'all want to carry it. I mean, that's just, he was like, all right, however y'all want to carry it. All right, I can't play until I get the vaccine. Well, I ain't getting the vaccine, so I guess I ain't playing. Now, he went live, and he sort of alluded to the fact that he said somebody promised him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, sorry. He said that somebody promised him the chance that he might not be able to have to do the vaccine. Kind of like a wink, wink, hint, hint kind of thing. But now that that is not becoming the case, he's pretty much sacrificing a whole lot of money to not play. Now, here's my now Stephen A has gone above and beyond to basically state he's a fool, he's an idiot, da 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 da. Y'all. I mean, if you know Stephen A. Smith, y'all know what I'm talking about. He's gone on rant after rant after rant on his show, basically talking about how big of an idiot Kyrie Irving is, and how ignorant he is, and how stupid he is, and why would he do this and why would he do that. Here's how I feel about the situation. I think I said this earlier this week when I brought it up. Y'all, if he's willing to deal with the consequence of his decision, okay. I mean, if the rule where he works, that's any other job. If the rule where you work says you have to be vaccinated in order to work here, I mean, there are people losing their jobs all over the country because they're refusing to get vaccinated. He's not different. It's just that he's on a bigger stage and people are looking at him like, you really willing to give up millions of dollars to not get the vaccine? If he's willing to deal with the sacrifices of his decision, I mean, the consequences of his decision, I'm not understanding the problem. And I'm not understanding why Stephen A. Smith is getting himself all worked up over a decision that don't have shit to do with him. I could see if he was like, I'm going to show up every night and I'm going to make them throw me out. And I'm going to sneak into the... Oh, thank you, YBS Mary. Thank you for the super chat and the love. Oh, thank you, babes. Yeah, Abby said, he's not stupid, but there are consequences to your actions. So it is right. I mean, again, there are literally people all across the country that are losing their jobs. All across the country for the exact same reason. So if he's willing to deal with the consequence of his decision, deal with the consequence of his decision. I thought he was going to be fined for each game that he can't play since he's not vaccinated. Well, he is being fined. But that's what I'm saying. The consequences of his decision. It's not like there's no consequence. He's not going to get paid because they get paid. Well, let me not say what I know because I don't know this to be a fact. But basically, they're fining him. Yes, they're fining him for not playing. Yeah. Because I don't know how his contract is written, so I can't say there's a certain amount per game and all of that. But yes, he's being fined for every game that he chooses to miss by not being vaccinated. Now, I'm going to say this. If he were a bench player or something like that, they just would cut him. Like the fact that he's not losing his job has a lot to do with the fact that he is Kyrie Irving. If he were, just any Joe Schmo, a fifth man, a B player, yeah, they would just fire. They would cut him and they would move on. That's what the NFL was doing. This happened in training camp with the NFL, and a lot of players who didn't want to get tested, didn't want to take the vaccine, they just lost their job. They were just cut. Because the one thing about the NFL that's different than the NBA is that in the NFL, there are no guaranteed contracts for players. So you could be at the top of the totem pole in the NFL, you get cut. That's it. You don't get nothing else. You would, and that's why you see a lot of contracts. More and more contracts have the bigger and bigger signing bonuses. But hell, we done seen cases where teams have gone after people for their signing bonus and got the signing bonus back. So there's nothing guaranteed in the NFL, but in the NBA, there is a certain amount that's guaranteed in your contract. And so the only way that they could probably recoup some of their money is to fine him. Because I'm sure he's getting fined by the team and by the NBA. I don't know that to be a fact. I just feel like that makes sense. Right. And they can't even trade him, Amir, because who wants him? Like, there's nobody that would trade for him. Because why would I trade for a player that ain't going to play? That don't even make no sense. And again, let's be clear. We have seen athletes walk away from their careers for less. We've seen, NFL stands for not for long. We've seen athletes choose to walk away from their careers for taking personal stances before. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the decision is his. I just don't understand why Stephen A. Smith is making he's really making a buffoon of himself. He's really making a buffoon of his damn self. I don't understand it. But that's Stephen A. Smith, child. He's an idiot. I mean, honestly, in this situation, I'm more irritated with Stephen A. Smith than I am with Kyrie Irving, to be honest with you. Because it's like they tried to tell them, listen, we like other people on the panel were like, listen, we don't agree with his decision, but he has a right to his decision. Like Stephen A. Smith is making it seem like if he, that him not choosing is some sort of personal affront to him. You know what I'm saying? You said Stephen A. Smith needs to practice talking without spitting. You think it's around 380,000 for every home game? God darn. Listen, if he is willing to stand by the consequence of his decision, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, the other place where people are losing their jobs, down to the Netflix. Listen, they are mad at Dave Chappelle. Okay, the people working down to the Netflix. There's a coalition of trans employees, and I'm sure sympathizers of the cause that are planning a whole walkout down to the Netflix. But an employee found themselves without a job after they decided that they were going to share privileged information in reference to Dave Chappelle, how much his specials cost versus how much Netflix made, and send that information over to a media source for them to write an article about it. Okay? Y'all, listen. Again, I say, if you are okay with the consequences of your decisions, far be it from me to tell you what you should and should not do. But you have to know, in today's day and age, with cameras, they can track everything you look up on your work computer. They can track what you printed. They can track all of these things. They fired the person that organized the walkout today. They're within their right to do that. They're within their rights to do that. If there's a union at Netflix, then the person who got fired, if that's the only reason why they got fired is because they organized the walkout, then they can file a grievance and they can go through the process that is outlined through their union. If there is no union, I thought it was the same person. I wasn't 100% sure, but I thought it was the same person. Now, Netflix, listen, Netflix might be lying. Let me preface by saying Netflix might be lying. But Netflix's reason is they shared privileged documents with the media. And if the person shared those privileged documents with the media and they violated the rules as outlined, then the consequence could be you lose your job. Again, I ain't judging your principles. If that is the hill you choose to die on and say, I feel so strongly about this issue with Dave Chappelle, and I feel so offended by what Dave Chappelle did and the fact that the company I work for not only supported him, but doubled down. The president of Netflix doubled down on it, then yes, I'm willing to lose my job by doing this. Go for it. Go for it. I understand people's disgust with Dave, but this is becoming Groundhog Day. Dave does a Netflix special, spouts transphobia, and the media spends time berating him. Oh my good government, we cannot organize a walkout. But again, it's about it's whatever the rules are where you work. Like for I'll give y'all a perfect example when DC Public Schools, when I worked for DC Public Schools and I worked for the union, DC has a no strike clause. Somewhere down the line, the union negotiated and they negotiated a no strike clause with management. It was after the last strike. DC teachers had a strike back in the 80s. The strike lasted for a ridiculous amount of time. And as a result, hey, Royal King forever. As a result of that, when they went to renegotiate the next contract, they negotiated a no strike clause. So if the union were to sanction a a strike, the union would be fined, and those teachers could lose their jobs without having to go through the normal process, because that's abandonment of duty, because there's a no strike clause. You cannot legally go on strike in DC public schools. You just can't do it. So again, I say, as someone who's worked in labor, I understand the passion behind the cause, but I don't know the HR rules, and I don't know what the union, if they even have a union, what they cannot do. Netflix is handling this all wrong. They suspended the trans woman who first spoke out against Dave Chappelle, but then they had to reinstate her. Well, if she was suspended, she wasn't fired. She was just suspended. I don't know. I could see the CEO of Netflix resigning soon. They made me sign paper stating I can't walk out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know because I don't know enough about the HR at the Netflix. So I don't know what they can and cannot do. But I'm just saying, I know I've worked at places where you can't do that. And so if she not only walked out, but staged and organized a walkout, there are consequences. We may um we may sympathize with the cause, right? We may sympathize with the cause, but again, if it breaks the rules, and again, I would need to look and see if it breaks the rules or not. There might be another television strike, so some episodes of TV might be delayed. Lord, if there's another, why it's gonna be another television strike, Xavier? Y'all know the last television strike was the rise of reality TV, right? When the last writer strike, this was maybe 15 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer, about 15 years ago. The last writer strike, because reality TV is quote unquote unscripted and it's cheap to make, that is where you saw. I mean, reality TV existed, but it wasn't mainstream on the major networks. Reality TV was basically a cable thing. Like you had the Real World and you had like the Flavor of Love, and you had those types of shows, but we didn't have the Survivors. We didn't have the Big Brothers. We didn't have the um the American Idols. Like all of those shows, well, not all, a lot of those shows emerged as a result of the writer strike, because technically there were no writers for those shows. And so the major networks could continue to put out content and put out television without having to break the strike. So it'll be very interesting if we go into um um another writer strike. They aren't paying crew members and giving them proper hours. Their union just got all the signatures to authorize a strike. Oh wow. Well, keep us posted, Xavier, because I know you follow that because of the line of work you're in. Well, not line of work you're in, but line of work you aspire, because I know you're in school. But keep us posted on that, Xavier. I'm looking at people asking to boycott Netflix over this the same way I looked at Monique. Nah, shorty. And Netflix will be the first to go under due to how their binge model is set up. That might be true. But now people like Nene Leakes aren't in SAG. Nene Leakes not in SAG because she did acting. Nene Leakes she was on a whole like 2 TV shows acting. I wonder why she's not in SAG. Nene Leakes should be in SAG. She was on what was that show? The New Normal, and then she was on that other show with all the kids singing at the school, like High School Musical. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that show I'm talking about. She was a coach. I mean, a gym teacher or whatever. She should be in SAG. Oh, for real? No, she can't. No, not for Real Housewives of Atlanta, because again, technically, they're not listed as actors and actresses. It's a reality show. They're not listed as actors and actresses for that. Glee. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Most of Tyler Perry's actors aren't in SAG. Really interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know the rules of SAG. I don't know the rules of SAG. Coach Roz Washington, yeah. Tracy, she did get fired for leaking documents, but I find it curious that she's also the same person that was organizing the walkout. I'm not saying that Netflix falsified the documentation, that she stole documents. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying I find it very curious that it's the same person. That's all I'm saying. Well, Tika's been, I feel like you have to, okay. Don't you have to have a certain number of hours in order to apply to be a part of SAG, Xavier? Isn't it like a certain threshold? Like you had to have done a certain number of hours of acting before you can apply to be in SAG? And if that's the case, then I feel like, and again, I'm not accusing nobody or nothing, but I feel like maybe Tyler Perry isn't giving them credit for the acting, and maybe they're not getting the numbers for that. I don't know. You have to have a credited role and work so many hours to pay for membership. Yeah. So maybe Tyler Perry isn't giving them people they credit. Because, Tika has done a lot of stuff outside. I mean, she's a Tyler Perry person, but she's done a lot of stuff outside of Tyler Perry. She's done movies. She's got a whole nother TV show over on ABC. I'm thinking that maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That SAG card is expensive as heck if you're not working and making the money to pay them dues. Yeah, SAG cards are. Now that I do know. I know they're expensive. It will be. I will say this. It'll be interesting to hear how this continues to unfold over to Netflix as it relates. Because again, I ain't saying that Netflix falsified documents and accusing that woman of stealing documents and she ain't steal no documents. But I'm just saying that I find it to be very curious that she's the same person. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. So they can pay people to cost the cast members anything like Love and Hip Hop opposed to White Housewives. It's a disparity between the two. Yeah. Tika got her first big role in One Life to Live. She was on One Life to Live. Wow, that was a while ago because One Life to Live had been canceled for about 10 years. I used to love One Life to Live. I done told y'all that a million times that I used to watch all my children One Life to Live in General Hospital. I still watch General Hospital. If it's timing, maybe that's the reason why Tyler Perry does the 2 weeks and less production. That might have something to do with it, China White. Maybe it is something with the timing. That's one of the things that Ellen was accused of, using non-union people during the pandemic, and that's why people was getting mad at her. Well, we're gonna keep our eye over to things down to the Netflix, child. But I agree with you, Abby. I don't hear the people talking about the boycott. I think they paying. Listen, we'll keep an eye on it. I'm sure we're gonna hear. What's up, Chastity? Girl, I used to watch Ryan's Hope. Listen, my grandma. I never got into Ryan's Hope. My grandmother used to watch Ryan's Hope. I never quite got into Ryan's Hope. I kind of knew what was going on, but it was never like a must see for me. And then remember they canceled Ryan's Hope, and then they put on Loving, and Loving didn't do that great either. And so they just kind of got rid of all of it and was like, whatever. ABC was like, we'll just start our soap operas at 1:00. We won't even try to do that 12:30 slot. And my grandmother used to look at Young and the Restless from 12:30 to 1, and then at 1:00 she would flip over to All My Children and just watch All My Children, One Life to Live in General Hospital. I'm child to this day. And then I used to watch Santa Barbara. I would flip back and forth between General Hospital and Santa Barbara. Listen, somebody said in my comments under my Falcon Crest video the other day, I was so mad when SoapNet got canceled. The network went, they let, I don't know what happened to the network, but they used to show all the old soap operas, and I used to love it. They showed the nighttime soaps. They showed the daytime soaps. You could catch the rerun. I think it was owned by the same people, the parent company of ABC, because you could catch the ABC soaps from the day before. They would show them during the day on SoapNet. But then SoapNet also played all of the old nighttime soaps. And they used to play reruns. Like they would play older, like they used to play like the black and white episodes of Another World. I remember they used to play all the old. Well, maybe I don't think they were. Maybe not owned by ABC because they used to play the other ones too. Because they used to play the old episodes of Another World, and I used to like Another World too. I used to like. Yep, see, Brandon used to watch Another World, and I think didn't they start showing the old Santa Barbara episodes at one time? I feel like they did. I could be wrong, but they used to play Passions. That's El Teddy show right there. They used to do Passions. They used to do Another World, but they would show like the old ones. They didn't show the current day. They showed like the ones from years and years ago. I used to love Another World. Another World, I used to look at Another World too. I used to love Stewart. Listen, the guy that played Adam and Stewart was such a brilliant actor. Soap actors don't get enough credit because he did a really, really good job. Him and the lady that used to play Nikki and Vicky, they did a really good job. They did a really good job. Anyway, we going left, y'all. See, we going left again. We going left again. All right, let's talk about this whole body image situation. Okay, let's talk about some things. So Jonah Hill, if y'all don't know who Jonah Hill is an actor. He's a white actor who I think he was in a lot of like what was it, super what was that movie called back in the day? But he was in a couple of those like movies like those teen. He was in like the updated Brat Pack movies from like the 2000s. It was him and there's a group of actors and they used to always play those like silly high schoolers, college kids, stoners, always staying in trouble. Pineapple Express, yeah, it was super something. Super, it was super something. It was another movie he was in. Um, but yeah, he played in a lot of those, and he was a big dude. You know, he was kind of overweight, and then he lost weight, and then he kind of gained some weight. And he posted a picture on his social media earlier this week where it looks like he lost the super bad. That was it. Thank you. Looked like he lost the weight again, and he's looking good. Now he posted on his social media. Basically, he was like, "Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the man said." Oh, sorry. So this is what the man has said. Okay. The man said, "I know you mean well, but I kindly ask that you not comment on my body. Good or bad, I want to politely let you know it's not helpful. It doesn't feel good. Much respect." The first time I saw this, I said to myself, what in the white male privilege? Yeah, I told them to talk about it on The View, and I was a little disappointed at their point of view on this on The View because women for years have had to be subject to everyone's criticism of them on social media. If they gain 5 pounds, everybody talking about, are they pregnant? If they lose 10 pounds, everybody talking about, you think they on drugs. If they get plastic surgery, everybody critiquing the plastic surgery, why they got the plastic surgery. Is it good plastic surgery? Is it bad plastic surgery? And I'm pointing the finger at myself. I'm guilty of this. I've done it. I do it all the damn time. Hell, they posted the looks today for the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, and we've been in a group chat, the whether you like it or not group chat all day talking about it. So I'm guilty. Let me be clear. I'm not saying this from a point of view of criticizing the fact that people do it, because I think whether we like it or not, social media has created an environment where people feel like they have to have an opinion about everything. And unfortunately, everybody has a right to have an opinion. It is what it is. The great thing about social media is you have this great thing called a block button and a delete button. And if you do not want to hear other people's opinion, you don't have to participate in it. But I'm not going down that road today. I'm staying focused. I'm not talking about that today. What I am talking about today is everybody, women have had to deal with this for years about posting something on a social media platform and everybody having an opinion about what their body looks like. Because we're going to get to Lizzo in a second. Hold that before y'all start going. I know somebody going to start talking about Lizzo. Put a pin in it because we're going to get to her next. And for you to say, it doesn't feel good, whether you're giving me a compliment or an insult. So please don't say anything. I was like, what in the white male privilege is this? Right, Chastity. I thought it was deeper. When he said he didn't even want positive comments, I said he dealing with a whole nother situation. And again, his request is fine. You understand what I'm saying? His request is fine. Because I think I can understand that everybody don't want to hear everybody else's opinion about whether they look good or look bad. Like, But I was really shocked at the view because I was waiting for them to go there and say, but wait a minute, women have some, people always feel like they have a right to have an opinion on our bodies. I just read an article the other day where Queen Latifah was talking about how when they were on Living Single, the producers wanted them, all of them, to lose weight. All of them to lose weight. We know that the facts of life, the same thing. They used to call them, the producers used to call them the fats, FATS of life. Because, and remember, these were teenagers. Well, they weren't quite teenagers, but they were in their late teens, early 20s. Well, they grew up. I mean, people like Kim Fields literally grew up on the facts of life. And this is pressure that they put on them, probably at the most vulnerable time. And again, his request isn't my issue. It is my issue, though. Wait a minute. Let me pause. Because it is my issue. He should be able to make the request, is what I should say. He should be able to make the request. He absolutely should be able to say, listen, I appreciate it, but can you not talk about my body? Right? My rebuttal to that, though, is all of us, I think women are just held to a different standard when it comes to our bodies. When men have a beer belly, what do they call them? Oh, those are just dad bods. They had a whole thing a couple of years ago about dad bods and how sexy men are with the dad bods, right? They don't say that about women. When women used to be thin and they start gaining weight, they don't, oh, she's sexy she had a couple of babies. She's sexy with the little pouch. They don't say that. Don't nobody do that. God forbid if you was already fat. The messed up part is that women, especially Lizzo, do not have that luxury to say what Jonah said. And that's it, Jennifer. I don't know how to quite articulate that, but that's like when I read that, that is the first thing that ran through my mind was, well, what in the white privilege is this? And white male privilege. Because they give it to white women like they give it to black women when it comes to them getting fat and gaining weight and all of that. You know what I mean? But I was like, what in the white male privilege is this? I totally thought this was a playback. Hey, Really B, just showing some love from the book. Well, hey, Ostry, you always welcome, Gary. How you doing, babe? Mwah. I think it's because he literally went viral because of a TikTok where Jimmy Kimmel was bullying him for his weight. Okay. They've been bullying Lizzo all week. We're going to get to her in a second now. Jonah Hill is kind of known to be an a-hole. Well, see, I don't know him. I mean, I know who he is as an actor, but I don't know nothing about his personality. I don't really follow him like that. You know what I mean? He ain't one of my people. I don't really follow him like that, so I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. And again, the audacity to say, yeah, can we not and say we did? I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, that's what we doing? That is what we doing? Okay. I'm like, okay, that's what we doing. So I don't know, y'all. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was very, very interesting. Now let's talk about Lizzo. I think the point that a lot of people are missing in what Lizzo is doing. One, yes, I think Lizzo has a very, very strong sense of who she is, and But I also think that what people are missing that what Lizzo is doing is I think Lizzo is shining a spotlight on the hypocrisy of our society. I'm gonna tell you why. The outfit that Lizzo wore to Cardi B's birthday party. If you don't know it, just Google it. Google Lizzo Cardi B's birthday party. You'll see a million images of it. It was a purplish sheer outfit, and all she had on underneath was a thong. And did she even have pasties over her nipples? I don't even know. Right? What's up, Alikula? How you doing, babes? But I saw something where there was an outfit that Toni Braxton wore that was almost it was almost the same outfit. Maybe it was the exact same outfit, but it was very, very similar. I don't remember nobody talking about Toni the way they talking about Lizzo. Now the one thing now that's not to say that Toni Braxton has not been criticized for her skimpy outfits. That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. But the criticism was different. It wasn't like the criticism with Lizzo is, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Nobody wants to see that. Who wants to see that? She really needs to do, she really needs. I even had a friend of mine, somebody who's a really, really good friend of mine, posted on his Facebook about it's all about carrying yourself with decorum and respect. And I'm like, I don't remember you ever posting that under any of Toni Braxton's more provocative outfits or J Lo's more provocative outfits or any of these other thin women who go down the red carpet in these provocative outfits. But when Lizzo does it, now it's all about she don't love herself. It's about decorum and respect and having some decency. It's, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. No one wants to see that. And we talk about, oh, Lizzo, she needs to stop crying. If she's so sensitive, she needs to stop doing it. Why should she stop doing it? Why can't she be like Jonah Hill and y'all just stop criticizing her? Why can't Lizzo wear the same shit that everybody else? Maybe it was Rihanna then. It may have been Rihanna then Xavier. I thought it was Toni Braxton, but it may have been Rihanna. Xavier said that Rihanna literally accepted an award in the same outfit. Then maybe it was. Oh, you know what? I do remember Rihanna wearing that outfit. It was like a fashion award or something like that. ASCAP. One of them. I remember now, Xavier. I do remember. I love Lizzo's outfit, but I didn't like that it had sleeves. She should have worn it without the sleeves. Yeah, I just that's okay. It was Rihanna. All right, y'all. It wasn't Toni Braxton. My apologies, Toni. Won't you? It was Rihanna. It won't you? Won't you? Yeah, that's the part that is frustrating because again, that ain't what I would choose to wear. That's not my style. That's not my aesthetic. But it's frustrating when I constantly see people beat her up because of it. And they have been beating that girl up all week about that outfit. And I'm sure she knew what she was doing when she wore it. I mean, let's be clear. She knew what the hell she was doing. Just like when she wore that outfit with her ass out to the basketball game. Now, again, I don't necessarily think the basketball game was the most appropriate place to wear that outfit. But to a dance hall party, an adult party at night at a club, that was fine. I ain't even going to be mad at her about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's so frustrating. I just hated those damn sleeves. Should have just had the straps going over the breast. But I love a good sheer skin tight gown. Yeah. But it's just funny to me because I was just surprised at the two different results. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Looking at the world is fat phobic. You know what? They are though. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. In my defense, Toni doesn't wear any clothes either. She don't. And Toni is really giving it up on. If y'all follow her on her Instagram and on TikTok, Toni really don't give a fuck. Like she really going through. And I ain't saying she going through something, but Toni just child. Toni be in her thongs. She be topless. Toni be giving it up. She's like, listen, y'all gonna get this 50-year-old body, okay? So I don't know. I just thought that was very interesting. I thought that was very interesting. All right, y'all. So clearly Coachella has lost the memo that lets us know that we are still in the middle of a panty. Okay. Zara, you were not here earlier when I made this announcement. So here's the announcement, Zara. I'm glad you're here, boo. I have decided that I'm going to open up my platform to my members, not every single live, but maybe once a week. I'll let you guys know before I do it. My members will get the link. So, Zara, you are a member. Membership has its privileges, and that is something you have been asking me about. So, I've decided that I'm going to make that a membership perk. We're going to have our tribe meetings, and I will allow members to sound off. So, once a week, maybe we'll do it on our Friday lives. We can just maybe do a recap of what we talked about during the week. Anything you want to sound off about, if it's a TV show we watched or we did a review of, if it's a topic we covered in the tribe meeting. Hell, if your husband getting on your nerves and you want to just cuss him out. Okay, listen, I've decided that is going to be, I'm being honest, I'm stealing this idea from Kempire. I saw it on his live last night. I mean, yesterday I was listening to his live, and he he opens up his platform every live. But what he does is he gives his members the link first. So they get to call in first. They're always first in line because they have access to the link before anybody else has access to the link. So that is something I'm going to do. And Zara, I just want to let you know I thought about you when I was coming up with that, because y'all know my control. I'm just nervous about, opening up my platform for a variety of reasons, but I am going to do it. It's going to be a membership. Now you just have to not be nervous, girl. Don't be nervous. Because y'all can come up without y'all. Y'all don't have to show y'all face, But yeah. But I'll flush it out and I'll post it. I'll do a post on my community wall and let you guys know. But maybe that's a good idea on either Fridays or Saturdays, like at the end of the week when I do my end of the week live. That way we can do a roundup. If anybody just want to sound off about something we talked about during the week, or something that happened on one of the shows that we review and you want to put your 2 cents in on it, we'll do it like that. So maybe I'll probably start in November. That'll be something. That'll be a membership perk I'll add to it. Did Lizzo have on pasties and a thong? She had on a thong. I don't know if she had on the pasties per se, but I know she had on a thong. I know she had on a thong. I don't know if she had on pasties though. You like that idea, Virgil? Like, okay, good. I'm glad y'all like that idea. So Coachella clearly did not get the memo, y'all. Coachella has made an announcement that they are reversing their decision on the vaccine. So the original Lord, I lost my train of thought. The original policy is that everybody had to be vaccinated in order to come to Coachella. Got to be vaccinated, fully vaccinated. And you got to show proof of vaccination. She did. Thank you, Zara. She did. She had on pasties and a thong. But now they are reversing it, and all you have to show is a negative test prior to, probably like within 48 hours of Coachella. What's up, So Jump? Hey, babes. Good evening, all. I'm sure I've missed everything. We'll go back and check out this live. It's all good. And if you driving, stop texting, girl. We here. Hey, Creative Diva. What's up, babes? Hey. So y'all listen, this is all I'm gonna say. Y'all can keep having these super spreaders if y'all want to. I understand that Coachella is still months away, and maybe that's why they're saying this now. But I don't feel like that's an announcement they need to make right now. Like, in Coachella usually in the spring? So like, we ain't even got the winter yet. I feel like you don't need to make that announcement this early. I feel like that's something that you can wait and see how the next 5 months go before you decide, hey, Miss Bowen, before you decide that that's a conversation you need to have. I don't understand why they're making this announcement in October for an event that usually doesn't happen until the spring. Like, am I wrong? Doesn't Coachella usually happen in the spring, y'all? I don't understand. What's up, Trey Lecture? I don't understand why they're making this announcement so early, y'all. And I was like, what the hell? Like usually, like I just don't understand them making this announcement this early. I'm just not clear on why they're making this announcement so early. Can the governor of Cali jump in and override the decision? He probably could. I don't know if he will. First of all, I don't know if he will. One, because it's so far away. Like, I don't think that's a fight he wants to engage in this early. Two, um, I don't know if that's a fight he wants to have at all. That's you know what, so Jeff, that's true. They trying to maximize sales. Yeah, the tickets go on sale. So yeah, you're right. They probably that's true. When you put it like that, they're trying to maximize their sales. That's true. That's true. I don't even I was just getting ready to ask y'all, do they even have a lineup yet? They're announcing DragCon now and it's in May. Announcing it is one thing, but saying, see, here's the thing. They already had a policy in place. The policy was you have to be vaccinated to attend. To reverse it, I feel like it's too easy. I mean, it's too soon for them to reverse the policy. That's all I was saying. You bought your Coachella tickets the year before. Yeah, I understand buying the tickets. The weekend is headlining. Oh yeah, they need as many sales as they can get. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. But okay. Anyway, a festival called Day in Vegas had a vaccination clause after the tickets were sold, and my son was livid. Hey, Diamond Onyx, thank you. Thank you for coming through and showing me some love as always, babes. But what I'm saying is they're lessening the restrictions. So to me, I could see if they were making the restrictions harsher, but they're making the restrictions easier. So I feel like that's a decision that could have waited. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's Frank Ocean. Y'all see what I'm saying? Many people threatened to return their tickets and they reversed the clock. Oh, is that what it was? People said they was going to return their tickets. Child, bye. Anyway, I was just like, I mean, it don't matter. I wasn't going to Coachella no way, so it don't bother me none. Cause I wasn't gonna be there, child. I wasn't gonna be there. I wasn't gonna be there, so you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah. Um. So let's talk about last but not least, y'all. Let's get into these Golden Globes. And Xavier, help me out with this one. Again, I we know that last year there was a big dust up with these Golden Globes. So let me give y'all a little bit about. Oh, did I not? Hold on, y'all. I hate when I do this. Oh, and congratulations to Eve. Eve, the rapper, just announced that her and her husband, Maximilian Cooper, are expecting their first child. She said, and it looked like she's pretty far along. She said she's finally grateful. She said, "Can you believe we are finally?" Well, she said she added her husband. We are finally getting to tell everyone. You all know how long we've been waiting for this blessing. We get to meet our little human in February of 2022. I feel like remember back when she did when she did the verses with Trina, and everybody was like, why she didn't just fly to Miami? Why she didn't fly to Miami? I feel like this might be part of the reason why she didn't fly. She's had fertility issues, and it might be a very high risk pregnancy. The fact that she's due in like 3 months, 4 months, February of 2022, it's middle of October. I feel like maybe that's part of the reason why she stayed close and didn't, I mean, she did the verses, but I don't know. My timing might be off. I ain't do the math. But anyway, congratulations, Eve. I love you. You know that's my girl. Y'all know I love me some Eve. And I'm so, 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 so happy for her. Well, they did, yeah, they were filming Queens last year sometime. Well, not last year, but earlier this year. Yeah, they were filming Queens. That's why she wasn't moving like that. Yeah, I guess she didn't do a lot of with the verses. Yeah. I would have to sit down and do the math because when was the verses, y'all? I don't remember when it exactly took place, but I feel like maybe they certainly were probably trying at that point. What's up, Desario? Hey, babes. Um, but anyway, so congratulations to her. So anyway, let's talk about these Golden Globes. So the Golden Globes, hold on. Last year there was some controversy with the Golden Globes, and NBC said that they were not going to air the Golden Globes until the Golden Globes fixed some things. They had some issues that needed to be fixed and needed to be addressed, and NBC said that they were not going to air it. Some of the issues were addressed. There were some issues as far as people who vote. I forget what the actual names are, but the people who vote being allowed to basically be wined and dined and wooed by the people that are trying to win an award. And so they wanted some of those rules changed. They wanted more people of color in the voting body that were voting for projects. They have added 21 more people to the voting body. However, they kept on a lot of the more controversial members, the members who were accepting gifts, the members where it was questionable about their decisions that they made. So yeah. But they said that they are going to still have their Golden Globe Awards, and they're moving forward. So we will see what that looks like. NBC said not on our watch. So the question is, first of all, who going to see them? Like, if they're not, first of all, half the people don't even watch the Golden Globes anyway. But the people that do, if they're not going to be on NBC, who going to see them? And for the people that win an award, like, that's great and all. But once upon a time, the Golden Globes were sort of the precursor to the Oscars. Like, generally, if you won the Golden Globe, you were the front runner to win the Oscar. And the fact that the Golden Globes have sort of fallen in favor, it's interesting. I don't care. These awards aren't giving what they're supposed to give. I'm happy to. Oh, you talking about E? Yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Xavier. But what I'm just talking. When I say help me out, I'm just saying making sure I got the facts right, because I know you follow this again, because of where your interests are. I just find it interesting from the point of view of, you're going to have an award show without the person that your biggest sponsor of the awards, because you won't make the changes that they want you to make, which are in the best interest of the integrity of the award show. You know what I'm saying? Probably like the other private awards, like the ALMA awards. I guess so. There are awards that aren't on TV. I guess that's true. That's true. That's true. So anyway, the Golden Globes are going to move forward, even though, and listen, NBC says that now, but NBC is losing a lot of money too. And the fact that the awards are going to go on without NBC, they may make a different decision too, the closer it gets to award season, because that's money. That's money. Know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. Let me I want to thank everybody that's in the room, all 67 that are in the chat. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It is free 99. And y'all go ahead and hit that like button while y'all in here. Go on, do that. Go on, do that. Let me share my screen with y'all. Y'all know I got to show y'all something. So Avon, yes, I am plugging my Avon. Avon on their gifts under $25. I told y'all, get on over to Avon, get y'all stocking stuffers, get y'all gifts together. They got the candles on sale. We got makeup on sale. They got a mini brush kit. That's a kit that you can just keep in your bag for easy access. They're small. They're not the length of a regular brush, so they're easy for you to keep and carry in your purse. For people that need to touch up on the go, they have the palettes here, the eyeshadow palettes. They have a caddy that you can keep all of your beauty needs here, honey. Okay, all of those fall under the gifts under 25. Okay, got a little makeup, got a little perfume. Okay, and of course, they have the essential oil blends. $24.99. The essential oil blends, $24.99. Y'all know y'all like that essential oil. Y'all know y'all like y'all essential oil. So please head on over to Avon, y'all, and get you something. Go and get you some gifts. Go and take care of that. Because we got it for y'all. You received your Avon today. Thank you so much for supporting me. It is much appreciated. It is much appreciated, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat so y'all can go ahead and click that link and head on over to Avon and get you and get you some. What am I doing? Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place. Hold on. Let me get y'all the link. El Teddy, are you still in the bushes? Are you still in the bushes? El Teddy. I was trying to see if El Teddy was going live in the morning for Silly Saturday. I'm not sure if he is or not. There's the Avon link, you guys. So y'all go ahead and y'all go get that link. Go and get you some gifts. You got the stocking stuffers. The Skin So Soft is on sale. The candles are on sale. Like I said, they have gifts under $50, under $25, under $15. You got your stocking stuffers, all that good stuff. Am I getting ready to watch? Yes, honey. I'm gonna watch Ready to Love, honey. Yes, honey. And do not forget tomorrow the panel at 11:30. The Ready to Love panel over on Kamisha Reviews channel. Hold on. Kamisha Reviews channel. Let me get the link for that, and I'll drop that in the chat as well. So that y'all can check her out. Y'all can meet us over there. Hold on. Because what time Ready to Love come on? 8 o'clock? All right, here's her link, you guys. Here's her link. Games People Play season 2 started. When is season 2 coming, Xavier? I reviewed season 1. When is season 2? Thank you again to YBS Mary for my super chat. You know it is much appreciated, love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. When is season 2 starting, Xavier, of Games People Play? Is it going to just be on BET Plus or is it streaming? I mean, is it going to be on regular BET? It starts back next week on regular BET. I'm gonna check it out. I guess I got a lot of shows right now. I don't know if I have the bandwidth, but I'll check it out. And with that being said, I don't know what y'all gonna get tonight, but y'all gonna get some stuff tonight. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I will not be here tomorrow because I got a long day tomorrow. I told you guys I'm going to visit my brother. We're going to his grave site tomorrow, and that is up in Philadelphia. So I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow. But I may see y'all on Sunday. I may get a chance to go live Sunday before the Real Housewives of Potomac and all that good stuff. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.